Hello, guys, and welcome to Buddha's Place. I hope today finds you well. I am, I'm okay, so we're gonna go with that. Um, I had asked and I had requested that you guys send me some comments on things that you would like to talk about, and I received um, co- nine comments. Some of them, one of the comments was in reference to what um, do I what do I consider success, or my thing about success. Um, Success to me is dependent on the person. That's what it is. Um, Now, there is people who have made billions of dollars and they are deemed successful. There is people who have achieved monumental things in their lives and they consider that successful. What I consider successful for me has always been, hmm, I don't know. Well, wait a minute. I, at a young age, I was brought up in the projects. Um, I was born in New Haven, Connecticut. Um, I was born in the projects on Grand Avenue. Um, to be exact, I was born on Franklin Street. Uh, um, that's where I was born at, on Franklin Street in New Haven, Connecticut. Now, those of you who don't know New Haven and don't know about the projects that I was born in is still there. I was born in the projects in 1961, and those projects are still there. They were built in the early 50s, early to mid 50s, I think they were. Started in the early, think 53. I think they were finished in 55 or 57, something like that. But those projects are still there. So, what I consider success is that I don't have to move back ever into a project. That is, for me, the just I just don't. Some things in your life you want to achieve or not be able to replicate. I never want to go live in another project ever. So if I have to work two jobs, I'll do that. I don't want my kids to ever have to do. There's things that to me that I consider success. Success for for me, hopefully, is to never cause my family to not be able to support themselves or not be able to take care of my family. That's really important to me. That's success to me. What is not successful? I'm not a guy who you can see by the way the t-shirts I wear or whatever. Clothes don't make me successful. Furnishings don't make me successful. Cars don't make me successful. Bling don't make me successful. All those things are, I consider them um, traps. That's what I consider them. I consider them traps. Traps where you're trying to keep up with somebody else that you can't keep up with because they have so much more money than you, but yet instead you're going to do that. Let me explain this so you can get this. If you don't get this, I've known people who have a Jimmy, is it Jimmy Choo? Jimmy Choo? Anyway, I knew a young lady who had a Jimmy Choo purse, or Jimmy. Y'all tell me the right way. Uh, this purse was worth $800, and she was very, very, very proud that she had this purse. And she used to constantly, um, when people would come at her, she goes, "You don't have a Jimmy Choo purse. You don't have nothing. You don't have. You run around here with a Walmart purse." I remember this, and I'm sorry about the neck, but that's how she used to get it. And they coming around here, and you be talking, running your mouth. You could open that purse most of the time, and she'd have $3 in that purse because that's all she could afford. She had $3 in an $800 purse. That lets me know that you've lost you've lost your mind on certain things. We put things we put I have this car. I have oh wait a minute. I have an iPhone 10. I have the latest phone comes out, you want to go get it. Why? Because you don't want to look like you run around with an iPhone 6 that perfectly works well and does everything that, well, maybe not everything. The camera on the iPhone 10 is better. The But you got this iPhone 6 that's paid for, that does everything that you need it to do. Did you hear the word? You need this phone to make phone calls, take pictures, and keep your stuff. It does all of that. But you, in trying to keep up with your friends, will go out and get an iPhone 10, go back into debt. We're paying $1,200 for a phone. What? Does that make sense? Ask yourself the question, does it make sense? I'm just saying. We go out, we're buying these 35,000 square foot houses. 35,000 square foot houses. We're paying $10 million for a house, or $20 million, or $100 million, or $80 million. And there's no way in the hell you can live in all of it. Success. Success is having 20 cars, and you can only drive one at a time. Success is having 100 pair of shoes, and you can only wear one pair at a time. Success is telling people, look what I have and what you don't. That's not success, that's boasting. That's what that is. So for me, success boils down to this. This is me. For you, it may be something different. I can pay all of my bills every month. I can take care of my family, and my family's fed, they're clothed. Success. And I don't have to move back to the ghetto and the projects. Success for me. That's what it is. What do you consider success? That's the question you have to ask yourself. What do you consider as being successful? We put too much on what other people think about us versus what we think about us. It's what it is. What do you call success? I don't know. I know what I call success. And I'm going to continue to try to be successful for the duration of my life. Oh yeah, this is a $13 t-shirt. No, $12 t-shirt. Don't have nobody on it. just a regular t-shirt. Don't get caught up in consumerism, brand recognition. Get caught up in what you can afford. Get caught up in I'm not up to debt, up to my eyeballs, and can't pay for stuff, trying to keep up with people who are constantly broke, who are going to be broke, who are going to forever be broke. And do yourself one thing. Money doesn't give you success. I'm going to tell you this last thing, and then I'm going to go. If you could take $100,000 and you could do something with it, or you could take your family somewhere, and they would always remember that. If they remembered, if you bought them something, they would throw it away in a couple months, or you took them to the Alps, or you took them somewhere and they remembered it and had a great time. That's success. They'll never forget when you guys went on that trip, had a great time. You something happened and they laughed. Everybody laughed. Everybody had a good time. But you took $20,000 and you bought them something and they forgot about it. That's it. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for your time. I will holler and speak with you later. Love you, cherish you. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.